influence that was different and wasn't so mental health progressive as well, to where like therapy wasn't necessarily as necessary, and they also grew up with parents who were more traditional, and so that's been really instilled in them that their happiness is based off this nuclear family and having a partner, and they haven't been able to adjust that mindset to be happy in modern times necessarily. We're like, we are a younger group, we can do that.
I don't think it's from social conditioning that these women are unhappy. I don't think they're unhappy because they've been told that they would achieve happiness with that, and they've been programmed to be unhappy. I think they're unhappy because human beings reach their greatest fulfillment on average finding a loving partner and having a family. Like, that is, every single young person I know who's had children, they said it completely changed their life and it brought meaning to their life in a way that they'd never had before, and they're happier now than they ever were before. And I think that's just part of what it is to be a human being. I think the idea that you can be super happy, single, childless, drinking wine in your 40s and all that stuff, I think that's a complete lie.
I think that's just where our core beliefs differ then. And like, we can sit here and debate all day and all day, but that's simply like a split in our belief.
I think I would recommend talking with older women that are single and see truly what they believe. See if you should grab wine with them.
But there's a generational divide. Can y'all acknowledge
but
that?
But people are the same. Like,
can you acknowledge there's a
there
generational?
is yeah, sure, that's fine. But that doesn't change that humans want to be together.
Humans evolve.
Okay, but they don't evolve to
be want to be
kind
technology for what, the past 14 years, the way we're
kind
with
of.
iPhones?
I mean, our sociology evolves, but like what we are on a core level has been pretty consistent for the past 10,000 years.
And we're still changing. We're still evolving. And yes, like, having a partner can help if you aren't comfortable with yourself. And like I said, with like the dating thing, like, a lot of people date and rely on a partner because they can't be with themselves like that. They look for validation, serotonin, and dopamine.
That's true.
In ways outside of themselves. If they can find a way to do it within themselves, like I said, you can be perfectly happy by yourself, and you're still gonna have company. You know what I mean? Like, you're still gonna have friends and family and pets, and if you want to adopt children, it totally works. You don't need a marriage nuclear family partner to be happy. And I think that's what like a lot of us also had issue with, is like the submissiveness kind of went in the direction of like, that is what our happiness is based off of.
Should we play that Tate clip that you recommended, Chase?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where he's talking about his grandmother?
Yeah, the grandmother.
Absolutely.
I think
absolutely.
I think I have it. Eric, can you pull up? I think I added it. Eric, can you pull up the video tab? Go down to Tate.
This is a very good clip.
Eric, just make it.
I think all young women need to hear this clip.
Eric, can you make it bigger so we can see?
Absolutely.
Have you seen this?
Times.
Wait,
Yeah.
then. Well,
I'm gonna get some water.
Yeah.
Okay, having children. Do you want us to wait for you? Wait, what's up? Do you want to stay because Chase has something, like, real quick? Because Chase has something to say. He wants to have a debate with you really quick. Eric, bring. Yeah, he wants to have a real quick debate with you, and then we can get you out of here if you have to leave. Eric, just put it back, Eric. No. Fix the screen. Fix the screen. Center.
This is news that I want to have a debate with you.
Okay, so we could do the Tate clip first since we were talking about it, or let's do the Tate clip real quick and then we'll have you guys have a little debate.
What's the debate you want me to have with her?
Well, I think some of her points were the reason why you were like, I need to come over and talk. So.
It was just everything I was hearing, man.
Yeah, so let's watch the Tate clip real quick and then we'll have you guys have a little conversation. Eric, can you Tate video? It's the children one. It's the last one, I believe. Yeah, having children.
A life without children is vaporous, and it's inane, and it's pointless. And you may sit here and think that your career matters, but the truth is that your job will fire you out of whim and don't give a second. Don't give a solitary shit. And when you're 52 and you're past it with no grandchildren in a house by yourself, and all your friends have grandchildren in this beautiful life, and you're sitting there by yourself, do you think the fact that you can afford a few extra Gucci bags is going to genuinely make you feel happy? I was at my grandmother's 93rd birthday. I looked there. My grandmother had 9 children, because there was my father and 8 more. They all had a bunch of kids, blah, blah, blah. I stood there and I looked at my 93-year-old grandmother, and there was a whole room full with maybe 70 people that came from that one woman Isn't that remarkable? That nobody cared about her career. Nobody asked what job she did. Nobody asked how many times she went to the club. Nobody asked if she had time to go to festivals. No, you had 70 sentient beings, including myself, full of life from one woman who dedicated herself to being a mother and a good wife. That is beautiful. And if you sit here and genuinely think that you're going to work your ass off through your fertile years and by the age of 54, you're not going to be suicidal alone with a cat, then you're dumb. You are dumb.
I'm not
You
saying
are
I
dumb.
really want to
Perfect
comment.
blood here.
That's me right now.
Invest in Chewy.
Bring the asteroid. All these women are sitting here saying, oh no, I don't want to listen to a man. I don't want kids. I just want to watch Sex in the City and drink martinis and go on a beach. And what kind of life is that? That's like the worst life. That's not even real.
That's weird.
That's
I
not
never
even
said that.
real.
I never said I didn't
Oh,
want
now they
kids.
didn't say it. Everyone.
No, I
said
really
I
was going based
Pull it
off the
back.
question.
Pull it back.
You can pull it
The
back. I
happiest
really
women
do
on
want
earth have children and a man who's paying the bills and their mothers.
That's
The
me.
happiest people on earth. I guarantee it. Your mothers, ask your own mother, do you regret having me? She's going to say, of course
Obviously
not. You're the
not.
best thing that ever happened to me. So now you're going to sit here and you're going to end your own bloodline? All your ancestors were out there surrounded by saber-toothed fucking tigers trying to survive on the streets out there in caveman days just to get to the final end where we have all the medical care and you can live in a nice warm house for your fucking selfish ass to say, no, I don't want kids. I'm too busy in the fucking strip club or going to fucking Mallorca to have a pina colada on the beach. It's absolutely insulting to your entire bloodline. Everything everyone above you has ever done and struggled for. All the times your grandparents went to work when they didn't feel like it, just for you to exist. For your selfish ass to say, no, me and my passions and my dreams and my shit drawings and my Instagram page is worth more than ever having children. You're a selfish fuck. Fuck that. You should all have kids.
Okay. By the way, big shout out to Fresh and Fit. That's a clip from their podcast featuring Andrew Tate. Check them out on YouTube, Fresh and Fit. Your guys' reaction to that, Hensley?
Call me selfish, but my passions and my dreams do come before children.
I think it's also completely invalid. When you're old, you're not going to be with your kids. Your kids are not by your side. When you're old, when you're 90, they're not by your side every day. They're gone. They have their own family. So to be like, oh, I need to produce kids. I need to do this. I need to have a big ass family. You're going to be alone either way. Why not be happy in the fact that you had a successful career?
You're not going to be alone.
And you put yourself up there instead of like focusing on like, oh, I need a perfect family. No,
Who do
it's
you
not
think is
realistic.
going to be happier? A woman who's retired with 0 descendants or a woman with 70 descendants?
I think it definitely depends. Not every woman wants a child.
Her grandchildren love her. They love spending time around her.
What if
She
she's a
gets
shitty
hold on.
person?
She gets to help raise her kids' kids. She gets to spend time around them all the time. That's the light of these women's worlds. Obviously, she's going to be
Those women.
happier.
Yeah, but it's not always the case that these grandchildren and their kids are around them all the time. Sometimes they don't want anything to do with them. Exactly. So regardless if they have like 70
So are you
kids-
telling me you're the kind of woman that wouldn't want
No,
anything
I'm not
to do
saying
with
that.
your
I'm just saying that there
grandkids?
are.
There's not
people
many
out
women,
there.
but that's not many women.
So you're
that don't
dismissing the
want-
fact that there is women
That's
out there
fine,
that
but they
don't.
can have those views. But the issue is that we want to make it clear that that's what does bring happiness, and I think a lot of young girls don't understand that later on it's really an important thing.
I think a really important thing is that Hensley has been bringing this up. Like, we are changing as a society. Yes, you're saying that, oh, girls now, like, we think that we can be independent, and then 30 years down the line, we're
The
not
change
gonna
can be in a
happy.
bad direction
Exactly.
too.
Yeah, is that change a
Exactly.
good thing?
I think
Exactly.
so we are already so overpopulated. Like, economically, children are not great.
That's such a lie.
Do you not?
That's
do you?
such a lie.
The UCSB housing example is like a great example.
is
There
a
are
perfect
so
example.
many
Stop
kids
breeding.
without housing at UCSB that need
Should
it.
you drop out of UCSB then to make room for the
Stupid people should
other-
stop having kids.
for
Maybe
the other-
UCSB should just stop enrolling so many people then and
Yeah,
make the
UCSB 's
admission
dropping
standards
the ball.
higher.
That's definitely true, but it's
That's what
also
they
like
did.
there's so many people who are on this earth.
What's your point?
The point is that
We don't need more people, and stupid people just keep having kids.
We definitely
Stupid
do need
people.
to continue
Yes.
producing
Who
people.
are those stupid people?
I cannot think of a few.
Like
Like you.
Wow.
why do you say that?
Why is he stupid?
Yeah.
What
Why
I'm
is he
saying, what I'm
stupid?
getting down to is basically like
Yo,
you
by
guys are
the
going
way,
off this very
let's
traditional.
keep it respectful.
Yeah,
This
come
is
on, 'cause
this
that-
is not
'Cause
a
he's been
dumb.
very
This is
respectful
not
of
a
us.
dumb man.
Well,
no, that's
okay.
that's
Thank
not
you, Chase.
respectful.
No, but hold on.
This is not a dumb man. That's
And
a
that-
complete ad hominem straw man attack.
let's not resort to, like Chase said, ad hominem attacks. If you disagree with him, attack his argument.
Yeah, just because he disagrees with you doesn't make him stupid.
Will you let me, or are you going to keep talking over us like you've been doing this whole podcast, though?
Just go ahead. I have not been talking over you. Go ahead.
Okay. What I'm saying is you have very traditional values, and we are progressive women, and we believe in our dreams and our passions and our moral. And we also know that we can't do that while we're having kids and while we're under a man's thumb. So, yeah, we're growing our own different way. And you're saying that, yeah, we should have kids and have 70 more people and keep overpopulating the world, which is already like crumbling, and not our economy and everything is not being able to keep up with us.
Right. But the girls that are having kids, there's a lot of girls at UCSB, right, that would have kids from just having a one-night stand. Mm-hmm. That's pretty, I mean, it's not super common, but that's when it happens.
What's your question?
That's not a question. It's just, don't you think you should look at that and say, like you said, stupid people? I don't think I'm the stupid person here in the situation. I think the stupid people are the ones that are going out and having these one-night stands and getting pregnant.
So you're saying that, like, the only people who should be having kids are people in the nuclear family where the woman is submissive?
I didn't say that.
That's
but I do
been
think that
saying.
in a family, that's when you should have kids.
Okay.
Why would you have kids? Like, obviously, you don't need to be married to have kids, but why would you have kids with some random person?
What if the family isn't healthy, though? I feel like maybe you've had some really good examples in your life where, like, you can look at, like, an example of your family and say, like, yeah, this is how I grew up, this is what I believe. But there's plenty of people who are getting together and in families are unhappy, and that's going to reflect on their children, and that's going to just continue a family and generational line that I think lots of people should be broken, but they keep having kids because that's the only thing they know.
Think about how many single moms there are out there. Do you think that raising kids as a single mom is a good thing for the son or daughter?
I don't think it's